It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. Tonight, a chance to check out DJ and see what he can do on the floor. Guys, we all know the story of why he got the nickname DJ. With that said, what do you think of it?
Well, I'm the expert analyst on nicknames since I've had close to 30 in my lifetime. I grade his nickname to be B+.
What kept it from being an A-?
He needs a little more flavor.
All right, Kenny?
Well, not all nicknames have to be flashy, but he's the disc jockey. He's the one in control. So that's why I called him the DJ, because he's the one in control of all the music, and he gets the party started right. Get that party started right, Shaq. Get it right. He's the DJ. Hey, DJ's in the house.
DJ wins. That's what you are. You get it? Instead of spins, wins.
Whatever, man.
What? Come on, whatever? Really? Listen, man, whatever is distracting you, you gotta clear your head. You should come with me to yoga.
Yeah. Boo-boo, you do yoga?
Yes, I do yoga. You wanna see a half reverse move? This ground is moving.
Right.
When it stops,
Right. Yeah.
Let me know when you want to go. I'll drop.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Sometimes when you go to your second unit, sometimes the offense can bog down. Not that night.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, Channing Frye's floor spacing puts opposing bigs in a bind. Frye says big guys like to paint. I make them allergic to it. Their big guys want to help, but he can't. He's got to come to Fryland. Just sit out there with me. So it's a pick your poison kind of thing. Kevin, if there's one place I know you'll love, it's Fryland.
That's right, T.A. You and I both, maybe after the broadcast, you and I can swing over there for a bite. Steve, how's basketball early in the season different from midway later on in the year, say?
I think, one, everybody's healthy for the most part. Two, you're getting a chance to learn each other. Then midway, it starts to all shake out. I think your optimism is right there early. And then for some teams, they know, well, at the earlier the season is not at the end. And those are the teams that get better and better throughout the year.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Cleveland leading by 3. Kicks to Wells. The tray. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Wells has got 5. And when you look back at the career of Shammy Wells, he has always been a player. You wonder why he isn't more effective on the court. Greg, great skill set, but always finds something to trip up on.
Yeah, a lot of the issue with Wells is that he just hasn't shown a dedication to making the most of that talent. He's kind of an eccentric guy and at times can fall too in love with what is going on in the moment instead of focusing on the long-term goals. And looking at this Charlotte roster, really the strength of it is their perimeter play. A good collection of dynamic playmakers and shooters from that point guard to small forward position. They are the bulk of this team's offensive threats.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
And incredible shooting there from Wells. Definitely a threat to sink those perimeter shots.
Hornets trail by 8. And here is Carter Williams looking for his first basket still in this one. The 19-foot shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Squaring up from mid-range, Carter Williams with the height to work that in-between area.
Outer dishes to Parsons. Off target with his 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Wells wide open. The three-pointer no good. Stone. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And here's DJ speaking on the guidance he's received from Shammy Wells.
Well, more than anything this season, Shammy's been a real mentor. Ever since I first stepped foot in training camp, Shammy claimed me as his rook, and he's been teaching me the ropes ever since. I mean, yeah, he likes to have fun with it, but I really feel like he offers a unique perspective in the league, and I've learned a lot from him since. So, Shammy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
You get the feeling that Shammy Wells has matured also from their relationship.
Yeah, if you asked which player on this team would take DJ under their wing, one of the last answers you'd get would be Shammy Wells. But it seems like he's turned over a new leaf.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Wells is out there with DJ. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. Cleveland leading by 8. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Crowder kicks to Jefferson. The pass to DJ. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Well, we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Hornets.
And you see the lack of scoring in the paint. It's one thing when you're dealing with great shot blocking inside, but even then you need to collapse the defense just to create open looks on the perimeter. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jefferson passing it to Parsons. knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Stone. Here's Williams. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Crowder against Williams. Wells with it. He's got 8. The lead pushed to double digits. Wells has got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Carter Williams against Love. Here's Lamb. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And again, the Hornets missing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. DJ dishes to Jefferson. Crowder kicks to Parsons from the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Carter Williams to stop the drought. Lamb, good. Lamb's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lamb leading the charge. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Parsons outside. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
And Marvin Williams for a long while had been viewed as a tweener. You know, a player who is stuck somewhere, Greg, between the small and power forward positions.
Yeah, and for a lot of players, that is plenty to get you minutes. I mean, Williams has improved on his defense here later in his career, and he's shot more threes, and it's really become a weapon for him over the course of his career.
Here's Love. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Kevin Love. On the wing, Lamb. Jumper off the screen. Here's Kaminsky. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Jefferson's shot is off.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Now here's Lamb. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Off the screen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Stone kicks to Lamb. And he slams it right down on top of Shammy Wells.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. Timeout called the Cavaliers. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Lamb. Monk's checked in for Julian Stone. And it's Kemba Walker in for Michael Carter-Williams. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got off to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Walker against Parsons. Puts up a 3. And the Hornets miss again.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
The 3. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 14 points for Shammy Wells.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Now here's Lamb. He's guarded closely. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
James kicks to Wells. Parsons for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Stone comes in for Monk. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Walker. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in. Zeller passes to Lamb. Outside for Carter-Williams. Shoots from 12. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Love. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
And it's in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Lamb. The feed to Carter-Williams. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
It may not look pretty, but this is what you want MCW to do more consistently.
On its way from Parsons for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Lamb's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Carter Williams, and it's DJ with the rebound.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And the Hornets call time here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Got a switch here also for Cleveland. Crowder's checked in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Feeds it to Williams. Back to Carter Williams. Dishes it to Williams. And Lamb kicks to Williams. Here's Stone. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fires the 3. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Carter Williams.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Parsons kicks to Crowder. The dish to Wells. Cleveland moving the ball around. Looking to end his cold spell. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Lamb's got 5 rebounds tonight. He dishes it to Carter Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
Pass to Wells. LeBron outside. Over Lamb. And it's LeBron missing. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Stone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Williams against Crowder. Left side Parsons. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Carter Williams. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Carter Williams has got 8 points.
You like to see MCW using his size inside.
LeBron outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. Charlotte's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Crowder kicks to DJ. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Love. Left side Parsons. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Pulls up. And it's Stone missing.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Steve, in your playing days, you always struck that balance, I always thought, between calling your own number and creating for teammates. That's a real gift. Charlotte's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, it's Love and Fry, the sharp-shooting big men. DJ out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 slot.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Love dishes to Korver. Pass to Jefferson. He kicks it to Parsons. Up and in on the layup.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Passes it to Carter Williams. And another 3 for Charlotte.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Parsons for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
14 feet away. Parsons missing again. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Walker with a clean look. Williams passes to Zeller. Walker, the open look. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Walker's got 27.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. James. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Then for the Cavaliers, Jefferson's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for Smith, and DJ's subbed in for Thomas. They set the screen. Kicks to Kaminsky, shoots over Korver, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. He feeds it to Korver. Parsons up top. And that one is good. DJ's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And the pass to Lamb. Shoots a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Kaminsky. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kaminsky's got 8 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for Lamb. From outside, off the mark.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
The feed now to LeBron. Outside Korver. Here's DJ. And the miss by Parsons. Charlotte shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Walker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And last season, I think, Greg, there was a time when Kemba Walker was playing basketball, you know, as well as any point guard in the NBA.
No doubt. I mean, not to say he's the best in our league, but he is certainly climbing up the list. You can't ignore his impact on this team. Has worked to improve each season he's been in the league.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And this is the first season where we have ads on jerseys in the NBA with the teams. Gut reaction, Steve, now that you've seen the ads on the jerseys, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I don't like it because I know it's going to start to add up. Well, we're not going to even be able to see the player's name and the logos. It's just going to be ads everywhere. I understand it, but I don't like it.
You know, I can see it for practice jerseys. I can see it maybe when you're selling it retail to the fans. But, I mean, isn't there enough advertising already? I mean, let's that's one of the great things about keep it as pure as possible. I get the European deal, but there's so much money here, it would seem like this is just an add-on that doesn't need to be added on.
Kevin, I'm totally in agreement with you. I think practice jerseys, like you said, selling the jerseys maybe, but I think also maybe at the All-Star game, you can fill those guys up for that one game. But I would love to keep it pure, getting a chance to just see those uniforms the way they are.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for LeBron.
When we talk about floor general, this is really what we mean. He was making the right reads, directing guys around, delivering passes that were on time and on point.
At the top of the key, Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Parsons. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Williams gets the bucket.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
There's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
James kicks to Parsons. Misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, that you just watched me build a brick tower from like 10 feet away.
No, I'm thinking that you want to go out there and do some performative Kobe Bryant shooting in the arena while the press looks on type of thing. Don't even think about it. You can't keep the arena staff here past overtime unless you're at least a 3-time All-Star.
Yeah, but I just need to see the ball go in
then you
before
need
I
to
sleep
dream
tonight.
about it.
Man, I stank it up real bad tonight, Shan.
I watched you, I know.
Like light a match bag,
Listen,
bro.
man, your vet is not going to pull any punches. After I had my first brick, my vet pulled me aside and gave me great advice, like top secret advice that he received from his vet, and so on and so on. So now I'm just here to share with you.
All right, man, well, tell me what it is.
Nah, forget it.
What you mean, forget it? You just gonna leave me hanging? Oh, come on, man.
Look at this.
Is that us?
Yes, sir. I took it from the security camera feed.
You could have just asked me for a picture, Spin.
I could never ask you for that, sir. But since you suggested it... Perfection.
Hey, tag me in that, all right? Yo, B!
Oh, yo, it ain't what it look like, DJ.
How much Reese's are you having?
I plead the fifth.
And that's your right. When you're done with the cereal boxes, though, put them in the recycling bin, all right?
Man, I object.
My court, my rules. And save some for me.
Man, I'm gonna eat all of them.
Reese's are so